Hey guys, how's it going? So, these two pedals work pretty well together. It's actually really cool. I probably could have boosted the Revv G3 with just like a TS9 or something like that, but why would I do that? How often do you get to play the green channel and the blue channel at the same time on a Revv? Well, I wouldn't know because I don't own an actual full-sized Revv, but regardless, this is really cool to be able to just get the pedals like this. They're based on the actual channels of the amp instead of being an actual, like, well, based on a pedal. So that's really unique. Well, I don't know how unique that is. I've seen, like, the warp pedal. I've seen a couple different things, so maybe it's not all super unique, but for this, I mean, I've never seen a Mesa release the second channel of its Mesa circuitry in a pedal form, right? I know the circuits are supposed to be the same, but I've seen Trey Xavier's video whenever he plugs the purple pedal into the Revv amp and in the effects loop and switches back and forth, and they don't quite sound the same, but I mean, that's to be expected, right? This is a complete solid state circuitry, and the amp is not. So, I don't know. I don't know the logistics, guys. I'm not an electrician, so I can't tell you. All I can tell you is what my ears hear, and my ears hear, what they hear in this is pretty freaking awesome. You know, you do need a gate. I would recommend probably like a more powerful gate than this. This gate it's good for what it does, but you can hear all that noise. You see what I'm saying? And whenever you turn it up any more past that, it's the volume dying out. So there's no turning it up past that. So any noise you get there. Now, it does work pretty well. I mean, now these are two very noisy pedals when they're together, okay? Because obviously, there you go. There's some pretty sound for you, but when you turn one of them off, okay, the Revv G3 is noisy still. But that's to be expected. I mean, it's a monstrous distortion pedal. Now, there's the pinch harmonic I was looking for. So, anyway, it sounds super good. I love the sound of both of these pedals together. This video is actually being filmed before I release. I've already filmed this pedal by itself, but due to technical difficulties, that video will be coming later. So this pedal is going to be coming first. Now, I have not filmed this pedal yet, but I will be filming this pedal by itself before I release this video. So it's going to be really weird, you guys seeing this video, and it's after. I'm not shy to tell you guys about my secrets here, my little secrets. I know a lot of YouTubers out there are not going to tell you that stuff. A lot of the videos you see from YouTubers, obviously the videos are coming later than others. You'll notice certain videos that other YouTubers do, but it's not like it's a big deal. It doesn't have to be a big secret or anything like that. We just film them and put them out there, right? So it's kind of fun to just do both of these pedals before the actual reviews come out and all. I like it. I like the thought of it. But playing around with them has been a lot of fun. Getting the tone dial in has not been the easiest to figure out, actually. I've had to play with these for quite a few hours. So what it sounds like without the green pedals. Now, really, it doesn't necessarily need the green pedal, but first of all, why not? That's the ultimate question of, can I boost a pedal with a pedal? And the answer is yes, you can, which is fun. But second of all, do I really need to do it? No, I don't need to do it. I mean, really, I could probably crank up the bands here a little bit and probably get close to the sound. However, to me, it does sound a little bit more full with this pedal. Honestly, the G2 makes it just a little bit more full. I would highly recommend it. I can't wait to get the red. I'm going to get the G4 at some point, and we'll see. We'll see exactly how that goes, too. But for now, this is a laser. It sounds like a laser. Sounds like a transformer. It's like a not like a from the TV series, but like an electric transformer. You know, you'd be driving by and you just hear that sound coming from it. I just love it. It sounds electric, which is just so cool. You know what? We're going to have some fun here. We're going to dial this in a little. I'm going to crank all these down to 0, which isn't saying much. And I'm going to kind of show you what happens, like, just throughout the process of doing this. Was not the easiest, actually. It took me a little bit to figure out, first of all, that these are sweeping EQs. They're not just... You don't just crank up bass and get bass. It transforms a lot of these as well. It's interesting. I may not be the best at describing it, but obviously we'll start with volume. Not getting much there because this one's down. And I'm not getting much because... oh, no. I'm getting something. Never mind. So, I preferred this at noon for a reason. Because it will overshadow this if I don't. See what I mean? You really need the purple to be higher volume. But anyway, no gain from the G4. Because the only gain you're going to need is from this. Actually, a little bit of gain from the G4. Just a hair. Just a hair of that gain. Now, the EQs... Yeah, that gets gnarly. So you turn these up, too. See how that takes out treble when you turn it up? Same with the bass. But it's like the EQ's clip. So... Maybe I could have stopped there. Oh. I had that red on. I like the red. I like the red on that a lot. But let's turn up some of this EQ here. Oh no, I like that. Now, of course, with the G2, the EQ matters a lot less than the G3, because the G3 is just a tone. So you can crank these, and you're not going to get a disgusting tone, but it just sounds a little more brittle in general. The treble itself on both of these can be very, very, very harsh. Very harsh. So I like to keep them down quite a bit, actually. But as for the mids have an interesting characteristic. you could just shift the tone so much. Really not sure that you would want to, though, to be honest. Yeah, I don't get nearly as much of a shift from the G2 pedal at all. I mean, you can... We'll just crank this up a little and... Just for the fun of it. I think I really just prefer the pedal itself just like this in general. Both of them set like that seem to work the best for me. Volume down a little bit more on that. Yeah, it adds some layer of thickness. Like, it's crazy the difference, actually. Obviously, that's cleaner, but there's a brittleness to it that when I click this on, that brittleness just is, it feels supported. And honestly, I don't know that I like the blue or the red on for using it as a boost. The red seems to take out any bit of attack, and putting it on the blue kind of gives me that brittleness sound again. Kind of gives me, I don't know, just something up in the highs that whenever you activate that, it just drives me a little nuts. But yeah, that's just some fun, putting these two pedals together. I figured maybe you guys would like that. Sorry about the inhale there. But for the most part, I think they sound pretty killer together. I can't wait to check out the red. Yeah, you're reading my mind. If you think I'm going to put all three of them together, you're right. I'm absolutely going to put all three of them together. There's no question about that. Oh, and just to let you know, guys, what I've been playing through. It's through the front of my Axe Effects here. Just a clean deluxe Revv amp, and then Glenn Fricker's Vintage 30 from his Revv cab, actually. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm actually using a Revv cab Impulse, Vintage 30 Impulse. I didn't even think about that at all. Huh. Well, that's cool. I really didn't think about that. I didn't realize I was using a Revv Impulse. I just thought, oh, we'll just do a Vintage 30 through here because, believe it or not, doing like a greenback or something with these sounded really, really muddy. So, yeah, I know Glenn's probably going to be like, use a different speaker, but it's like, for this, it just didn't apply. It really didn't apply to use a different speaker at that point. Like, I tried the DV77, muddy as well. And that's probably because these are solid state and pushing a lot of volume. And Vintage 30 managed to just be able to handle it. I'm sure there's probably another speaker out there, but I'm limited on my speaker impulses, you know what I mean? Like, that sound good for metal. I'm going to have to invest in more. And that's probably where it needs to go, but pedals, they're shiny. Speaker impulses are not shiny. You know what I mean? Look at the shine on it. Look at this, how beautiful that is. It's shiny. You know? Give me a speaker impulse that's shiny and I might buy it, you know? No, I'm kidding. I'll get more speaker impulses. It'll be fun to play around with some more. I'm going to put a lot of pedals together and you know, try them all out and stuff. Maybe I try boosting this with my trusty TS9 here, the one that is invisible to this camera, but is not so invisible to this one. So maybe so, or maybe I'll do something a little crazy and do this way huge. That'd be awesome. Angry troll. Yeah, we'll do something like that, guys. I'm gonna put a lot of these together because it's gonna be fun, and it's an easy way to just get content out there without having to spend a lot of money. Right? Now I'm gonna be a cheap little punk for a little while. I hope you guys can bear with me on that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for viewing this video. Hope you had fun. I would recommend these pedals if you seriously want to get on a budget too. I think they're like $200 a piece. If you don't want to invest in like a cabinet and a full like a head or anything like that, you know, I mean, what's a Dark Terror costs you like $600, and if you already have an amp kicking around that has a good speaker in it, and you don't want to spend a whole lot more money than that, these two pedals are great to get a gnarly metal tone out of it. Though, who doesn't want a Dark Terror? I know I want a Dark Terror. I would love to buy a Dark Terror here soon, but we'll see what happens. This has been in my camera shot the whole time. Oh, just ignore that. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.